So I earlier mentioned a very basic, very high-level definition of microlearning. So to reiterate that, it's simply described as a way of teaching and delivering content to learners in small, very specific bursts. And generally, the learners are in control of what and when they're learning. But this doesn't really cover the specifics around how microlearning works and why. So I think an appropriate starting point here would be to address the science behind learning, the learning audience of the 21st century, and how these factors impact the future direction of learning and development. So to kick us off, JD, I'm going to ask you to get us started on this topic. So if you could tell us your insight on the science of learning, because I know you have a lot of information around that, and also your response to the question, what is microlearning, the future of learning and development? So JD, I'll turn it over to you.
Sure, thanks. So I'll short answer and then long answer the question, is microlearning the future of workplace learning? In my opinion, the answer is no, because I look at the foundations of microlearning and the reason we're even having this conversation right now, and I relate it to the reality that is workplace learning and really has always been. So I think it's less about something brand new taking place that is quote unquote our future, and it's more about we're finally recognizing what all of the signs have led us to at this point in terms of our ability to best support the people we work with every day. Because when you break the idea of microlearning and what makes microlearning successful apart a little bit, not a lot of the equation is new. So we'll start with the science side. So in terms of the science of learning and how learning works and just how the human brain functions, obviously we don't know a lot, we know some, and a lot of what we do know or understand or have tried and true practices behind is not brand new. So the concept of forgetting and memory and how working memory functions and spaced repetition and these types of ideas have been around for a while. The difference between, the established science and now is, in my opinion, the fact that, one, the workplace has evolved. So the time demands and the flexibility required of our people is at such a heightened extent that we are now being pushed to rethink the ways that we support people, and the science better aligns with the needs of the workplace. And technology has evolved to a point where it's making it more possible for us to leverage a lot of these principles in terms of the science of learning to deliver content in different ways that better fits into the workflow, that makes microlearning a timely topic of conversation right now and makes it what I think is an essential component of a workplace learning strategy moving forward. So while I wouldn't say it's quote unquote the future of learning, I think the pieces have come together at this particular time because of all of those evolutions, but especially the evolution of the workplace and what is demanded from people to be successful in today's working environment.